Silpa, hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is the visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ये देखिए, I have shown here the normal. This is the normal. This is the A chromosome. This is the autosomes, the normal chromosome, and this is the dot-like structure. And this there are you. I think that you will find that 4 or 5. I have discussed here some, and these dot-like structures are the B chromosomes. And how will you define the term B chromosome? B chromosomes are defined as the such chromosomes which are found in addition to the normal chromosome. यानी जो नॉर्मल क्रोमोसोम के अतिरिक्त जो क्रोमोसोम मिलता है सेल के अंदर, उसको हम लोग क्या कहते हैं? बी क्रोमोसोम कहते हैं. इसमें द बी क्रोमोसोम, यू कैन डिफाइन द बी क्रोमोसोम एज बी क्रोमोसोम such chromosomes which are found in addition to the normal chromosome. These are the normal chromosomes. You look at these are these rod-like structures which have been shown here on the whiteboard. These are the normal chromosomes, and the dot-like structures shown here are the B chromosomes. And we can write the A chromosomes for the normal chromosomes for these special chromosomes. And this is the dot-like B chromosomes are found in the cells of the Tradescantia. Tradescantia is a plant. B chromosomes of Tradescantia has been shown here. And now look at this is the B chromosome of maize plant. The maize plant, in maize plant, B chromosomes have also been reported. This is B chromosomes found in the maize plant. I have written here the B chromosomes of the maize plant, and you know that the normal chromosome also consists of the euchromatic and heterochromatic part. Similarly, this B chromosome of the maize consists of both the heterochromatic part and euchromatic. This dark structure is the heterochromatic structure. This light structure shows the euchromatic part. In this way, B chromosomes of maize consist of partially heterochromatic and partially euchromatic part. This is the structure of B chromosomes of the maize showing the heterochromatic and euchromatic part. Heterochromatic part is darkest and the euchromatic part is lightest. And this is the centromere, which is shown here. This is the B chromosome of the maize, and this is the B chromosome of the just like a very small dot in the. So now I think that you might have understood the definition of chromosome. The B chromosomes which are found in addition to normal chromosome in the cell. Therefore, the term B chromosomes are used. These chromosomes are not necessary for. Therefore, they are also known as supernumerary chromosomes. These chromosomes are also known as supernumerary chromosomes. Now, they are also known as एसेस्ट्री क्रोमोसोम भी कहा जाता है. इनको एसेस्ट्री क्रोमोसोम भी हम लोग तो just I have told you, I have just pointed out here. I think that you might have seen the structure here, which I tried to show you. That this B chromosomes are mostly dot-like structure, very small. B chromosomes are very small in size. They appear like a dot in the cell. And in some cases it may appear like a small rod-like structure. So this B chromosomes are also known as 3 names. You can call them B chromosomes. You can call them supernumerary chromosome. You can also use the term accessory chromosome. So there are the 3 names for the same chromosome: B chromosome, or supernumerary chromosome, or supernumerary chromosome, or क्या, और accessory chromosome. There are 3 names. Pooja has also joined. Pooja, hello, Pooja.
Yes, sir.
Pooja, ओपन ये वीडियो ओपन करो. वीडियो. हेलो.
हाँ, हेलो.
हाँ पूजा, तुम्हारा वीडियो ओपन नहीं है. हेलो.
ओके सर.
अच्छा होले ये हेलो शिल्पा. तो बी क्रोमोसोम के बारे में हम लोग आज पढ़ रहे हैं. हम लोग पिछले लेक्चर में, इन द प्रीवियस लेक्चर आई हैड टॉट द पॉलीटीन क्रोमोसोम. टुडे वी आर स्टडीing the B chromosome, and you know that the lamb brush chromosome is a giant chromosome. they are very large in size, but this B chromosome is very, very small in size. They appear as a very small dot-like structure in the cell. And you know that the B chromosomes are not found in all the cells. B chromosomes are not very common structure. B chromosomes are found in some special plant, some plants, and mostly they are reported in the members of the family Solanaceae. Silpa, this question is generally asked in the multiple choice question. Which of the following family exhibit the B chromosomes? So your answer will be the Solanaceae family. Mostly
Yes,
they are found in the potato family. And beside the potato family, they have also been reported in the maize and some other plants, and they are also reported in some animals like insect. But they are mostly found in the members of the family Solanaceae, and they are not the essential part. Chromosomes are essential for our survival, but these B chromosomes are not essential for the survival of the cell. They are the unnecessary. Therefore, they are not necessary. Therefore, they are called accessory chromosomes. Therefore, because they are not essential for the survival or maintenance of the cell, therefore they are called accessory chromosomes or supernumerary chromosomes. But they do not have mostly they have adverse effect. They do not have any positive effect. In some cases, some positive effect has been reported, but mostly they are not useful. Rather, they have harmful effect on the cell. And the very important and the most important effect of these harmful effect of these chromosomes is that they bring about the loss of vigor, decreased vigor of the plant. The plants are not vigorous. The vigor of the plant is decreased. The fertility of the plant is decreased if the B chromosomes are present. And they also interfere with the pairing of the normal chromosomes. So they are not useful. Rather, they have some adverse effect wherever they are found in the plants. And these B chromosomes are not inherited in the Mendelian fashion. You have already studied Mendel's law of inheritance in your BSc botany part of genetics. So these you know that the normal chromosomes are inherited in accordance with the law of Mendel's, but these B chromosomes are not inherited in the Mendelian fashion. They have the different pattern of their distribution, and they are very unstable. They are unstable in the cell the very important question arises: how do they originate? ये कैसे चले आते हैं, कैसे बन जाता है B chromosome? So these B chromosomes are formed as a result of the breakdown of the normal chromosome. Normal chromosome में centric fragment होता है जिसके वजह से B chromosome बनता है. और there are also other methods of the origin, but they are supposed to be originating due to the eccentric fragment of the fragmentation in the chromosome. And these chromosomes are more acrocentric. What is you know that the chromosomes on the basis of centromere of the metacentric, submetacentric, acrocentric, and telocentric. So B chromosomes are generally, they have been found to be the acrocentric. The centromere is located near the tip. And you know that the particular chromosome has both the parts, heterochromatic and euchromatic. In some cases, as far the B chromosome is concerned, B chromosomes in some cases are totally euchromatic. Tradescantia, the B chromosome of Tradescantia plant are totally euchromatic. The B chromosome of maize plant is partially heterochromatic and partially euchromatic. And you know that the euchromatic part has active gene and heterochromatic part has inactive gene. So these are the B chromosomes, and B chromosomes do not pair. B chromosomes mostly they do not pair among themselves. If some plant has only one B chromosome, there is no pairing, and the B chromosome appears like a univalent. But in some cases, there are more than one B chromosomes are present. They pair among themselves during the process of mutation. So the pairing may or may not take place. It will depend upon the number of B chromosomes. Whether if there is a presence of single B chromosome, it will not pair. It will remain as univalent. And if there are more than one B chromosome, they will pair among themselves. They may form bivalent and they do not pair with the very important point is here that the B chromosome does not pair with the normal chromosome. Normal chromosome से इनका कुछ लेना देना नहीं है. They do not pair with the normal chromosome. ये आपस में pair करेंगे. अगर if their number is more than one, they can pair among themselves, but they do not pair with the normal chromosome. They have adverse effect on the growth and development of the plant in which they are found. they affect the fertility of the plant, they adversely affect the vigor of the plant. Not only this, they also affect the germination of seed. If some plant has the B chromosome, the germination of their seed will also be delayed. So these are not the beneficial chromosome. They are mostly harmful. They do not have some useful. In some cases, it has been found that they have some positive impact. Mostly they have negative impact, negative effect on the plants in which they are found. The 4 very important points I have pointed here. First, they adversely affect the vigor of the plant. They affect the germination of the seed. They affect the growth of the plant. So these are the various adverse effects which the B chromosomes have of the
Yes.
plant. So this B chromosome is very important, short topic. This question is generally asked to write short notes of chromosome. So I have just mentioned, I have pointed out all the important features before you. Now I will upload a audio clip of the B chromosomes and have notes of the B chromosome. So ठीक है शिल्पा, okay?
Yes, sir.
Upload okay. सिर्फ 2 स्टूडेंट, only 2 students are connected, Pooja and Silpa only. Another
Yes,
only students have joined the today's lecture. Okay, now.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.